Hi, I'm Roy, co-founder of Whispire and lead writer of Herald. But what is Herald? Herald is an interactive period drama for PC, Mac and Linux about 19th century colonialism. Herald is a mix between a visual novel and a point-and-click adventure. Herald is a game about choice and consequence, a story about Devon Rensburg, a man of mixed heritage, born in the Eastern colonies and raised in a dominant Western empire, the Protectorate. Devon Rensburg is a steward on board the Herald, and as a steward you are responsible for all the passengers, the rich and the poor, the important and the downtrodden. You decide what happens next. You are responsible. Through choice and interactive dialogue, we want players to explore the theme of 19th century colonialism, to find out for yourself what the strengths and futilities are of siding with authority or rebelling against it.
So we've been working on Herald for over a year now, and right now we only need 15,000 euros in order to cover the final development costs, so we can release the first part of this two-part interactive drama. If we manage to pass our first goal, our next goal will be to add full English voice acting to the first part of the game. Founded in 2013, Whispire is a Dutch indie studio aimed at making engaging, story-driven games. And for this video, we decided to ask our own developers what inspired them while working on Herald.
My first goal as creative director is to make sure that the project is going where we want it to go, that we're thematically on track, and I also make sure that everyone is able to do their job to the best of their abilities and remove any roadblocks that are on the way.
I'm the 2D artist and art director for Herald. And I do most of the 2D art. I design how the game looks and I animate the 2D portraits.
I'm lead programmer and I do most of the programming and game design of Herald. We use Unity as a game engine for Herald because it's very flexible.
I'm the 3D artist intern. I make 3D models, make textures and decorate environments.
I'm the 3D animation intern, and my job is to animate characters and everything in 3D actually.
Herald is a game in which you make choices, and based on those choices you make your own story.
It's about finding an identity and trying to find your place in the world. I think it's an interesting story that's a nice way to tell it in a game.
A story you can play, a story you make choices in, and a story you see the consequences of those choices.
For the Protectorate, I really got inspired by the 17th century Dutch colonialism and the style they had then, and also the 19th century British Empire.
Yeah, the 19th century is an inspiration to me for this game. It generally is a really interesting time. All the movements, the social movements that we currently talk about, started in the 19th century. Feminism, of course, is one of them, but also capitalism, first as described in the sense that we now understand it, that all that started in the 19th century.
I think it's really important that you do good research for the objects and setting and the colors that I use, but I also try to give it my own style.
We use lots of photo reference, and we even went to real-life ships and make pictures of those. It was an experience to really walk around on those ships where the game is based on.
We were at Casual Connect at the Indie Prize Showcase, and we showcased the game for the first time, which was extremely exciting for us. It ended really well because we actually won an award. Seeing people make these decisions, making these interactive dialogue decisions, thinking about them, and then afterwards discussing them with you is amazing. You know, it's great. It's why I make games.
Now you know what Herald is and who we at Whispire are. There are a few things you could do. Play our demo, vote for us on our Steam Greenlight page, and of course, back us. Thanks for watching.
I was born in the East, adopted and raised in the West, in a home away from home, proud citizen of the Protectorate. When I decided to search for my roots, I knew things would change. Things did change. Do I regret my choice? Maybe. Do I regret boarding the Herald? No.